Welcome to ZapCast, the first entertainment-based podcast in the depths of space. I'm your host, Sparky. We got our second command, Spur.
Hi.
We got our ship mechanic, Crimson.
Hey, how's it going?
And we got our alien friend, Geronimo.
Hi.
So...
Oil that goddamn chair.
I did. I fucking told you I did.
Just...
Hi, welcome to ZapCast, where we have creaky chairs.
Yeah. Welcome to ZapCast.
We don't have a big enough budget, so we're stuck with creaky chairs.
Yeah.
They just lock me in the cellar every once in a while.
Yeah,
Can't be taking too much space. That costs money in space.
You know, they give me all the shit to repair the ship. The one thing they don't give us, replacement chairs.
Dude,
fucking ridiculous.
Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining about the stuff we get? Like, honestly, you guys not like the unlimited coleslaw machine we have in the lunchroom?
I know Spur loves it.
He doesn't even know what coleslaw looks like. What are you talking about?
Don't bully him over that. I wouldn't know what coleslaw is if I'm sure there is a situation where I would not know what coleslaw is, but
like imagine this on a game imagine this on a game show and it's like this American treat is had this American side dish is had on with a set of KFC. Is it macaroni salad? No, it's fucking coleslaw. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. I like the idea of a game show where they're just incredibly mean to everyone.
Dude, that would be like rude. That would be like the best game show out there because you could like say the racial slurs on television. I'm
imagining like Jeopardy.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey, yes, but I'm also like especially imagining Jeopardy like this.
Oh my god.
Fucking, could you imagine Alex Trebek calling someone a fucking idiot dipshit head?
And the question, what's something? Think of a Jeopardy thing.
I mean, I can think of.
Why did my wife leave me?
Why did my wife leave me?
And then nobody answers. You're all fucking dipshits.
No, it's just seriously, it's literally Family Feud. It's like, why did my wife leave me? Steve Harvey's just saying that.
Why did my wife leave me?
This Jeopardy host had his wife leave him because he was cheating. Who is Alex Trebek? Good job, $2,000 to you. I fucking hate you. Linda, please come back.
Jesus. I'm sorry, I'm kind of flipping out about this thing.
Warframe. Oh, yeah, Warframe. Talk about Warframe so we actually have something.
I can't talk to it in as good of a degree where I could be on the pod. I mean, I was just flipping out because these new things from Fortuna kit guns, blah, 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 an update from last year.
No, talk about the update. We need content for this podcast, dude.
I have content.
And today, like a couple hours ago, Warframe put out their biggest update yet for Fortuna, and is it the man economy update? It's the main economy update, yeah.
Oh yeah,
they added the Manco store and everything. It's pretty dang cool.
Did you get a home record? Did you get a power jack and name it my ass?
So like, I don't know. They added a lot of things. There's Moa pets, which are pretty fucking cool because Moas are cute, I guess. Kit guns, which is like the secondary version of Zaws, which were added with the Plains of Eidolon last year, which is essentially put 3 parts together, make your own special unique weapon and all that. And this one's for secondaries, so it's like pistols and shit. And this one that I could build right here has a critical chance of 41%, which is insane as a base critical chance. Also, the Orvalis is big, but when I first launched the game, I had I was freezing constantly, so there needs to be optimization. I don't know if it's my end or if it's them without optimization or whatever, but it sucked and I couldn't really do anything. It's not that it doesn't look gorgeous; it's great. The update's really cool. It's just that the Orvalis, I freeze a bunch. Somebody died.
Music bot.
Oh, okay.
Music bot.
We don't have a music bot, do we?
Thought rhythm.
I want to buy this gun. It's got a 41% crit chance.
So about BlizzCon.
Do you not have a phone?
Oh, I don't. No,
I wish I had.
I wish I had a cellular phone.
With how fucked my phone's touchscreen is right now, I kind of don't. So BlizzCon got me. Gamers don't have phones.
So for you guys who don't know, BlizzCon happened or is happening, and they announced a new mainline, to my knowledge, mainline Diablo title, Diablo 4 or something like that.
Oh, it's a mainline thing too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ew.
Yeah.
God,
So Diablo is a really old game series for the PC, and 3
Beloved.
came out like 10 years ago. I want to say it's been that long.
that long.
I think so. It's been out for a long time. So they decided to announce another mainline game. And so when you think mainline game, you think it's going to be on PC. No, what they announced was Diablo Immortal or something like that
I think.
for mobile phones. And it's not even Blizzard who's making the game. It's they exported it out to a Chinese mobile company that everyone hates in China. So that's a good sign. And it's just a reskin. Like not even like seriously, it's just a palette swap reskin of one of their already existing titles. not even like built from the ground up. All they did was just like change sprites and all that stuff. It's literally just the same game, but with Diablo in it. And people were upset about it, right? And what Blizzard's they expected there to be backlash, but they claimed that they didn't expect that many. Well, for starters, it's a mobile game. Do you think everyone's going to be happy about it?
Not a lot of people enjoy mobile games.
And secondly, you guys hired a company that is not even respected by anyone. So again, why, like, what were you guys expecting? And the worst thing, I actually saw pictures of it. They had like lines up for like the play test of the game or something like that, or whatever. BlizzCon, nobody's in line.
Yeah, I saw that picture. It's
That's so
hilarious.
depressing.
And the backlash, what they said in return, just nails in the comments. Just, do you guys not have phones?
There it
Do you guys
is.
not have phones?
Yes. For some reason, you can make the names of the kit guns very long. So I made the name. So I bought the special that had 41 critical chance, and I named it. I called this gun Carl.
Wait, completely derail that topic, Spur.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, you
he
might
named
have
the gun
sorry.
Carl.
I called this gun Carl.
Croissant?
It's Carl Weezer.
Croissant?
God, I wish Carl Weezer was here right
Oh,
now.
You know what that reminds
He
me
has
of?
a phone.
That
Are you sure?
No.
So I recently on Facebook I joined Jimmy Neutron Croissant posting. Fucking hell, the memes in that group are fucking amazing. I didn't realize Jimmy Neutron was such a memeable show.
It's sodium chloride.
Yeah.
Dude, salt.
That's what I said. Sodium chloride.
Can I just say that interaction right there was like
an incel
That's-
versus a Chad.
Who's the
Yeah,
Chad?
Jimmy's the insult.
No, yeah, is the incel. Chad's the Chad is what is Skeet?
Skeet.
Yeah, Skeet.
Skeet!
What's his
They may
name?
as well.
Skeet.
They may as well change
If you
their name
name your
to
child
Jimmy
Skeet,
Newmouth.
I'm sorry. What's wrong with you?
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
Oh god.
Like, I hate it when like mainstream media has to take like something as niche as like incels and chats, like a joke, right? Or at least
What
it's
goddamn internet memes are they gonna turn into a political controversy now?
remember when Pepe was like still kind of underground, and then there's like that one newsmaker who's just like, what looks like a Grinch holding a gun.
Oh yeah.
Grinch holding a gun.
Listen, let's just be glad it was Pepe, not Yotsuba. That would be
What?
bad. You know Yotsuba?
I honestly don't.
You don't? It's
Inform
anime.
me, please.
Here, I'll just send a picture of it. Can I send it in?
Anime? What are you, gay?
Yotsuba's adorable.
I'm not gay.
Dude, like, this might ring a bell when you see it. I just think, like, do.
It's chaos version, right?
Sure. Blap, blap, blap.
Oh yeah.
Yotsuba.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just
yeah.
be glad it wasn't Yotsuba. I would be very upset if it was Yotsuba.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be sad too.
I'm really glad that, like, oh, what the hell is that? And then it's like, I show the picture. Oh. I
So-
understand.
You know, if we're talking about entertainment, does it have to be current like things? Or...
No.
No.
We can talk about, you know, the time I had 4 friends.
Well.
Right now.
now.
No, I have more.
You have 3 now.
Did I
shit.
just lose one?
2.
No.
1.
Being my friends.
No take
One
backs.
friend.
Will someone be my friend?
No.
This is as a mitten.
Dude, like it's like sounds like you had like a cry for help.
So-
Friend?
I have more than 4 friends.
Nah, because one thing I'm thinking of lately is those Tom and Jerry crossovers. When like a
Oh,
movie enters
Oh
the
god,
public
those are
domain.
so disgusting.
Like the ones that they're so-called crossover, but like all they are is just in the background while the actual story just plays out as normal.
It's so
Right.
funny. They're so like awkward.
Like the Tom and Jerry and Willy Wonka one.
Yeah, or
It's
the
literally just the movie. It's just the movie, like with like one song changed around, and they're just kind of there in the background. They don't do anything to change the story. It's the same exact fucking story.
and the Oompa Loompa sing off key.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. The Oompa Loompas sing off fucking key. It's atrocious.
Okay, I kind of want to hear this. Like, I'm gonna listen to that later. Send me like a link or something.
Yeah.
There was the Sherlock Holmes one, and that again they were just in the background.
And the Wizard of Oz one, they're just in the background.
In the background, like literally, it's just watching the actual movie, but like animated.
You know what it would be like? It would just be like if you had 2 screens, right? One
Yeah.
you were watching the main movie, and the other you were watching a Tom and Jerry cartoon.
Yeah.
Like that's how much Tom and Jerry actually add to the story.
You know what it's like when you're watching like an in-game cutscene and like you just see like everyone looks so normal, and then there's just like your like,
NPC. Like, not
your
I mean
NPC that's like
you're
customized.
not a NPC. Like,
Yeah,
when your character shows up in a cutscene.
Yeah, like you're playing like
I said
Pokemon X
NPC,
and Y
I'm
or something like that, and then you're just like everyone is just kind of there, and then your character is just with all like the fancy hat and stuff on.
Oh, basically anime protagonist.
Yeah. But like, imagine like it was just like default skinned character, but like it's not default skin. It's just customized.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they like if you're gonna make a crossover movie, at least to have it be relevant, or not relevant, but like have it where we like they actually do something that changes the
Yeah,
story.
like- yeah, change the story.
That or
That'd be fun.
don't do something that has a pre-established story.
Yeah.
Like, because at that point it's like you're trying to force everything in.
It's like if you're going to like here's a good one, like the Marvel versus DC crossover. They actually have a superhero that crosses between both of the dimensions. That's something you can do to make it interesting. Not, hey, let's put Spider-Man in the Batman universe and let's have him just kind of like look down on Batman whenever he's like in the alleyways fighting people. You know?
Yeah.
Like, at least have Spider-Man go up and interact with Batman. Like, hey, I make gadgets, you make gadgets, let's make some gadgets together. That would be
Hey, I'm
interesting.
Batman. You're Batman.
Hey, we both have dead parents, let's team up.
We're both lonely.
I propose we make a Batman sequel where he becomes a Catholic. Devout Catholic.
And he uses guns.
Yeah, he uses guns, but he's also a devout Catholic. He just
Me
shoots
too.
people in the kneecaps, but like not if they're criminals. Like he just does
he's
it.
basically Nicholas Wolfwood from the Trigun anime. He's like this traveling priest that carries like this giant cross with him, and then like the cross turns into like a bunch. Like he like turns into like a gun rack, and he's like a bunch of pistols,
Oh my
and
god.
he's a priest, but
I'm a
he
priest.
shoots people. So
I mean, that's all right with me.
Oh, that
you know,
that reminds me. So, what was this? 2010. I went down to an anime convention, right? And there was this guy cosplaying as Jesus,
mhm.
but he was like, if you know Death Note, right?
Yeah,
And God's death, the Shinigami. He was basically
Yeah.
Jesus as if he was a Shinigami. So he was Jesus with kind of like a Japanese style robe and sandals,
Back,
and
Jesus.
he was carrying a Death Note.
that's
It's-
amazing.
Yeah, it was like, fuck, dude. Way to piss off the Catholics there, though.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just.
sorry,
okay?
you just kind of had to die.
That's what should happen to me.
Resident Evil 4 Leon
No.
just comes in.
Oh,
No, Geronimo.
Geronimo.
I believe in you.
Geronimo. I believe in you.
Don't die on me. That's gross.
Yeah. At dead people. Lol. Cringe.
die in that corner. over there.
Epic cringe.
Watch dead people troll epic libtard.
Oh, did you know that?
Dead people trolling epic libtards by dying.
Did you guys know that Mountain Dew has holiday blend soda?
It sounds gay.
Holiday blend? What?
I love how quick you are to like. No.
I'm sorry, but what? Keep going. I will not
See,
interrupt.
okay, so last year they called it Holiday Brew. This year they're calling it Merry Mashup. But basically, all it really is,
Winter
right? Well, at least when I had it before last year, I haven't had it yet this year. It's basically just as if they took regular Mountain Dew and mixed it with Mountain Dew Code Red. It's kind of disappointing.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah, that kind of smells smelly.
Why am I allowed to put this
That's
signal on my
smelly,
child? Smells.
Oh. So, apparently this this Merry Mashup is now tastes of sweet and sour sauce with cinnamon.
Huh.
So do we want to try to branch off onto topics here?
Sure.
I mean,
Um.
it kind of sucks because, like I said, I didn't watch the newest Doctor Who episode. I'm gonna have to catch it probably Sunday before the new one comes out. So
And I haven't really kept up to. I haven't really looked around at anything like in terms of like topic wise. The only thing that came to my attention was the whole BlizzCon Diablo thing because
yeah.
it's all I've been seeing on my newsfeed.
So well, I mean, I was gonna say, let's try and make this sort of a bit of a nostalgic trip for a moment, because
Okay.
I'm just thinking about how well. I mean, I'm a bit older than you guys are, but
You're 2 years older than us. It's not too
yeah,
old.
not too
Gay.
old. Do you guys remember how like wild late '90s and early 2000s commercials were
Yeah.
Vaguely.
for like?
It carried over into the 2000s. So
Yeah.
it only went away during when the internet became popular.
I honestly don't remember too many commercials growing up.
I remember a ton. That's like all that would play on my TV.
You
I
know,
remember TV shows, but I don't remember commercials.
see, I remember those. I think they were for Gushers.
Free flavor
ads.
snacks.
The
Oh, you're talking about the Fruit Factory? The ones where like in a factory and they make like the fruit by the foot, or no, it was like, what was that one? It was like fruit by the foot, but it was like a roll and it had like little shapes in it.
Oh, fruit roll-ups.
Yeah, that had a little fruit factory, and there was like one. I remember this. It was like Spider-Man or something like that. That's all I remember.
See, I remember the Gushers ones where like the kids would eat the Gushers and their heads would turn to fruits. So like you
Yeah,
have
I
one
remember
kid
that
would
one.
eat one,
Oh
his head
yeah.
would turn into a watermelon, and then the girl would eat it, her head would turn into a strawberry.
Remember the
ridiculous.
fruit by the fruit. Remember the fruit. No,
Fruit by the
Capri
Frick.
Sun. Capri Sun campaign from like 2007 or so
Oh.
on Cartoon Network, and the ones where like they would like blow up the pouch and then they would step on it and disappear.
Yeah, because they didn't respect the pouch.
Yeah, I never understood that campaign. What was the
Yeah.
point of it?
You have to respect the pouch.
I think it had something to do with recycling, but I really don't know.
How does that have to do with recycling?
That's why I said
You
I don't
respect
know.
the pouch, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got the touch.
You got the power.
You got the pussy stank.
Did you know that the touch was made for the Transformers movie?
Really?
Yeah.
Touch.
Oh shit! You know, you're talking about like the animated one, right?
Yeah, the one from
Fucking
1985.
Anytime anyone says the Transformers movie, my mind immediately goes to the Michael Bay
Springsteen,
film.
Madonna, way before Nirvana.
Also
there was
the
U2
song.
and Blondie, music still on MTV. Her two
song-
kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool because she's still preoccupied with 1985.
Anyways, the song.
I'm sorry.
The song "Who Let the Dogs Out" by the Baja Men or whatever they're called.
Oh
They-
yeah,
That was made for Rugrats in Paris.
yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember that movie.
Yeah,
Isn't
video.
it wild?
It
Starts
was
off
made
with
for
a cop
Rugrats in
donuts.
Paris, and then it just became successful in the radio because that's all that would fucking play on the radio.
Who
It's like the
let
only song I remember.
Who actively let the dogs out?
I don't know. The guy at the pound, I guess.
Yeah.
Pitbull.
Remember when there was like
He's one of the dogs that got out.
And
He's
and
Mr. Worldwide. He gets out everywhere. Who's the?
Who?
It's not. Who's the prime minister? It's not the prime minister. He was like a mayor of Toronto or something like that.
Oh,
What was?
the guy that was like fucking with cocaine in that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's fucking cocaine.
Well, no,
I
he wasn't
could-
fucking cocaine. He was on it.
Rob Ford.
Oh, didn't he
I
die?
think it was. Yeah, he died 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
I got Rob. I used to get Rob Ford and Rick Ross confused.
Who's the guy that got elected into office who's been dead for a month or so?
Oh yeah, shit. Let me bring that up. Holy fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, so he was also a pimp.
Fun. A pimp who's been dead
He was
for a
he was
couple
the
months
dead-
got
he was
into
the dead
office.
Hold up, let me find this.
Dead pimp got into office. It's just so weird to say.
Oh my god,
Oh,
where...
I got something weirder. I got something weirder for our articles.
Yeah.
Okay, found it. Yeah, Dennis Hoff, American entrepreneur, won by 68% in Nevada,
Oh my
God,
god.
what the fuck?
and he's been dead for a month, and he was a pimp. American brothel owner, entrepreneur,
Oh,
and
shit.
restaurateur. So, you know how it be.
Imagine being dead and finding out that you won an election. Or not you, but your family did.
Yeah, you.
No, you. If you or a loved one has suffered from death, please call this number.
If you or a loved one has suffered from winning an election after dying,
Fuck, dude.
Have you ever like?
no.
They've got a ghost as present now.
I just told So I told our friend Michael. He lives in
Michael.
Newfoundland and Labrador, so in Canada. I just told him that a dead pimp won office in Nevada 2 days ago, and he's been dead for a month.
Dead pimp. I am a drunk pimp.
I just love like that phrasing, a dead pimp.
A dead pimp got into office.
Jesus Christ. That's American politics at its finest.
Honestly,
Says a lot about
yeah.
this country.
This is so Star Wars looking.
So, should we take a quick break, or can I read off the first article because this actually relates to what we're talking
Sure.
Yeah, read off the first article.
about? Okay, so we'll read off the first article, then we'll go on a break. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds
All right,
pretty
slap
tubular.
my nuts and peen.
Okay. So let me pull up this article. It's by the Cut.
Your mom.
Hopefully, I can read this without having to pay for an article. So, this is from November 6th, so 2 days ago, midterms. Man who writes Bigfoot erotica, now a U.S. congressman.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now that's
I-
epic.
I actually read this article earlier.
It's rich.
It's fucking amazing.
Republican Denver Riggleman, a man who once wrote a book titled Mating Habits of Bigfoot and Why Women Want Him, just beat out Democratic challenger Leslie Cockburn. Oh, I'm so sorry for her last name. Cockburn.
What?
See,
Her name is Leslie Cockburn.
see, when
Ouch,
I was
dude.
initially when I was reading this article, the name, like how he had the last name Riggleman, and her
Yeah.
last name was Cockburn. At first, I thought it was satire, so I googled it and found out no, it's covered by like USA Today, bunch of different fucking news sources, and it's just like, holy shit, this is legitimate.
Yeah. Like, God, like, I feel like, imagine, like, Riggleburn versus Cockburn. Riggleman versus Cockburn. Bigfoot erotica. It's like, that shit writes itself.
You know,
Cockburn versus Bigfoot erotica author.
you know, you probably
Who's the there's I think Anthony Weiner.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Anthony Weiner.
I never use Bing, like, as a search engine. Like, I sometimes use it, not really. But, like, I remember I took a screenshot of this. I think I still have it. I'll send it to you guys later. It's, like, little, like, on the, like, you're on the, like, the browser, and then it shows, like, little, like, news headlines on, like, the bottom, like, the bottom of the screen. One, it just says, not a fan of Wiener.
But
Oh.
It was like, yeah, it was like, became not a fan of Wiener or something like that. But anyways, beat out, so Riggleman beat out Leslie Cockburn, Olivia Wilde's mom, for
Beat her out.
for U.S. House of Representatives in Virginia's 5th congressional district seat. Of course, it's Virginia. The district has historically voted Republican, and what has yet to be the strangest race in the midterms, Riggleman beat out Cockburn by 7 points, according to the New York Times. We learned about Riggleman in his A Bigfoot book in July, when Cockburn tweeted out a screenshot from Riggleman's Instagram. The post showed a buff, naked drawing of Bigfoot with a very large censor bar covering Bigfoot's privates. Box, Riggleman had captioned the post. Cockburn's tweet contained 2 damaging pieces of information about a Riggleman. She wrote that he was caught on camera campaigning with a white supremacist. Now he has been exposed as a devotee of Bigfoot erotica.
Oh my God. You know,
Is the letter a bad thing?
Riggleman has defended the post. He pointed out that the drawing was the cover for his upcoming book and was meant to be funny. He claimed the book was not very sexual at all and was about Bigfoot believers. He tweeted out, "Yes, I wrote a book about Bigfoot believers. Bigfoot pics by military bubbas are meant to be funny. I didn't know what Bigfoot erotica was until Leslie Cockburn mentioned it. Weird things happening in her campaign. Let's stick to issues in Leslie's book."
oh jeez. You know, I just want to say something. You'd probably get Cockburn if you fucked Bigfoot.
Yeah, I mean, expecting with that carpet of an asshole.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his predilection for Bigfoot is not the worst thing to come out from about Riggleman. The Trump-endorsed businessman really was out campaigning with a white supremacist dude. He was videotaped with Isaac Smith, the co-founder of Unity and Security for America, which the Southern Poverty Law Center categorizes as a white nationalist. Okay, I don't want to get into it, but like, I just love how America only has this kind of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They literally
like
that
that-
guy. A Bigfoot
It
erotica.
reminds- I heard something about like a while ago there some dude like trying to hated like he like posed as like an anti-gun activist or whatever and stuff like that, and he also hated violent video games and he was trying to get them banned, but then it turns out he was smuggling guns into the country illegally.
Oh my God.
It was incredible.
It's like that Coney thing. Remember, guys? Remember Coney?
2012.
Coney 2012.
That thing that
Hey,
actually,
let's bring that back.
Yeah, that thing that happened like years ago, and then just like, yeah, let's make a movement out of something that got resolved. And the guy who held the campaign for it got caught masturbating in public.
Oh my god.
Cody,
I watched a thing.
2012.
I actually watched a thing about that, and he wasn't caught masturbating. He was just kind of running around naked because he went fucking insane by all the shit going on. People just said he was masturbating.
I thought he was masturbating.
No, people just said he was masturbating.
Oh, okay. I guess that's better than the truth, I guess.
Because you know, if you're running around naked out there, it might as well. It's like, well, he probably was masturbating too.
Yeah, he probably had his wanger out. Just
Probably had his willy wang. He did. If you have it out, why not?
Remember when Pee Wee Herman's actor was arrested for masturbating in public?
Oh yeah, what was up with that?
He was
It was an adult movie.
Yeah, he was in an adult movie theater, and because he was jacking off.
Heaven forbid the dude get a stiffy.
This is the
Pee Wee
same-
Herman. I don't know if that's allowed.
I don't know, like, remember like that old PSA from like the 80s, just like him, it's like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is crack.
This is crack.
I think he was on crack, dude. Like, honestly.
He actually played a crack dealer in a movie in the 90s.
So of course he'd know what it was.
Yeah,
Gotta be
right.
careful
You don't
about
have to
Pee
show it
Wee's
to me.
Herman.
I know what it is. I played a crack dealer.
Oh man, you know what I'm thinking of?
This is a podcast.
Someone made an edit for the new Halloween movie, but they replaced Michael Myers with Pee Wee Herman.
I want to see that, actually. Like, do you think that Pee Wee Herman should be rebooted?
Oh well, you know Netflix had Pee Wee Herman's Holiday, like 2
They
years
did?
ago. Yeah,
Did he come back to play the role?
yeah.
Oh wow!
Paul Rubens came back to be.
What about-
Pee Wee
He was
Herman.
all like
But who played the cowboy? Was that Little Richard?
Curtis.
I don't know.
His name was Curtis, and he was held
Cletus.
against his will. Cowboy Cletus.
Cletus McFetus.
Yeah, and wasn't it
Cowboy
Little
fetus.
Richard who played Cowboy Cletus?
Cowboy Fetus.
The
Whatever
cowboy
his name was?
fetus.
Lil Richie Simmons.
Little Richie
Oh my
fetus.
god. That brings me back.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go take a quick break. We'll be right back with more ZapCast in a moment. In the meantime, here is Ghost Straight from Streets of Rage 2. ZapCast, the first entertainment-based podcast in the depths of space. And I found out that Cowboy Curtis from Pee-wee's Playhouse was acted by Lawrence Fishburne, not Little Richard, because I'm fucking dumb. So you can thank Morpheus for that. But anyways, we got our second article here.
Thank Morpheus for the word of the day.
This is from dailymail.com.uk, and this is from 2014, so it's a bit old. However, I feel like you guys will appreciate this. It's called what? This is a really long article title. Like, holy crap!
It's called How Much Mother.
Was the stylish bandit who robbed a country McDonald's in a navy suit and balaclava while wielding a knife dressed up as a video game character?
Oh my god!
He's dressed up as CS:GO.
Police have refused to confirm or deny whether they are investigating of a stylish bandit who held up a McDonald's restaurant in the country, New South Wales, with a large knife, was dressed as a video game from a character from a popular video game. On Tuesday morning, police announced that they were hunting for a sharply dressed criminal who entered the fast food outlet in Tamsworth shortly after midnight on Sunday, October 26, wielding a large butcher knife and demanding cash. Wearing a double-breasted navy blazer and a balaclava, the mystery man, who was dubbed the Suited Bandit by police, in a statement on Tuesday morning, shares a remarkable resemblance to the video game character The Spy from the online action game Team Fortress 2.
Dude, I think it might have been Gabe Newell. I mean, after all, his favorite class is The Spy.
Mm-hmm.
According to an online fan encyclopedia, The Spy is an enthusiast of sharp suits and even sharper knives. This French-speaking character is known for his swift backstabs, which kill any foe in a single hit. Excuse me. There's the Darwin. There's the What's that shield called?
What?
That really useless
the Darwin.
sniper.
The Razorback.
Yeah, Razorback. The New South Wales police spokesman would only say the focus of the police investigation is identifying the man involved. Tamsworth Station Duty Officer Inspector Matt French told, Inspector Matt French, the spy. God, okay. I think he's the spy, but anyways, told Daily Mail Australia he was unsure if the man's resemblance to the spy was amongst detectives' lines of inquiry. Detectives, are on a number of lines of inquiry. He said the suspect, who was also decked out in the black leather gloves, gray pants, and black shoes. Yes, that's the fucking spy. Was seen in CCTV footage hovering over a McDonald's staff worker with his weapon as a worker frantically emptied 2 cash registers. Detectives said the stylish suspect, who was described as having a deep English accent and being around 180 to 185 centimeters tall, fled the Roderick Saint restaurant on foot, apparently with his loot. A McDonald's staff member confirmed the restaurant had been robbed and told Daily Mail Australia that staff weren't doing interviews. The suspect had entered the McDonald's outlet located in so I'll print the image. We all know what the spy looks like, so I won't put any context. I mean, I could show you what the NECA figure looks like. It looks awful. Like, they try giving him like what's it called, his whiskers or whatever, like the stubble, that's what it is. And it looks so bad.
Yeah, why not?
Let me find it.
Gonku.
Got off his crook.
Can I get like an image of it at all? Oh, because I'm looking at 2010. God damn. It doesn't exist. There we go. Yeah, okay. So, there it is.
Oh. It looks like
Let's see.
I was so glad I got the sniper. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
out of
It
the
looks like he
sniper,
was
scout,
eating
and the medic,
shit.
like the scout and the sniper looked pretty nice, and then the medic just looks like
I
just
feel
looks like a
bad
fucking
for anyone
chode.
who got the medic figure because
I
like
do too. Those glasses are disgusting.
I'm glad that they didn't give the sniper the glasses because I feel like it would have been looked terrible.
It would have looked just as bad, if not worse.
The thing is NECA, they make really good what is it? So NECA makes really good like animal like non-humanoid figures. Like they have like some of the best xenomorph, like the Alien franchise, like they have the best xenomorph figures I've ever seen. And then they have like and then when they do like the human figures, they're always like hit or miss. Like NECA's Dante.
Guess I never miss, huh?
Like NECA's Dante is awful, but then there's like the Team Fortress 2 figures. They're like okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than getting a Funko Pop. Cause god damn.
I called this gun Carl as Master Rank 4. Welcome to ZapCast, where we will talk about things, and I will occasionally talk about how my Warframe dealing is going. Like the current master rank of my gun that I called this gun Carl.
So
Name of the
let me
game,
find
Piss Baby.
The cool gun. I kind of miss the cool gun, not gonna lie.
Save up money and just buy another one.
Yeah, that's a good point. I could.
It's probably really cheap.
I mean, the effect is cool. You could probably like. I mean, there's SMGs
get it,
going.
get the effect. Okay.
Because
What?
it's cool.
Yeah, I was saying the effect is cool, which is like the lowest effect. It's probably cheap.
Ooh.
The most expensive is going to be Energy Orb because they cut that one from the rotation.
Okay, guys, I got a third article for us.
Oh, what
Is
about-
it pretty cool?
This is by Newsweek.com.
Wait. Before we get into this, I like how we spent so much time talking about, like, looking at dumb images for the spy that I've completely forgotten what we were talking about before that. Like, wait, what were we even talking?
Oh yeah, we were talking about the guy that robbed the McDonald's.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happened.
it looked like the spy. We were spending so much time looking for an image of the spy to slap in when I said this is what the spy looks like. We changed the topic entirely.
Sorry.
500 meters? Yeah, I'm just gonna get out my arc line.
So this is by Newsweek.com. The man with no pants falls through Alabama Waffle House ceiling, fights patrons before escaping.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Your excuse.
Oh my fucking god.
God bless you, my child.
Customers of a Waffle House in Tuscumbia, Alabama, were left panicked on Sunday after a man in his underwear fell through the ceiling following a failed robbery attempt. The News Time Daily's newspaper reported today that officers were identified the suspect as 27-year-old Wesley Glenn Bost of Birmingham. After fleeing the scene on foot, Boss is now wanted on first-degree criminal mischief and burger charges. Robbery charges, according to Detective Sergeant Wes Holland. Tuscumbia, whatever. Police Chief Tony Logan said Bost had been trying to break into the restaurant's office above the dining space by going via the ceiling of a bathroom. After climbing up, however, he tumbled through the floor and onto the dining area below. The fall was captured on video. We're not going to play the video because we don't want to. According to Way TV, it's like 2 A's in Way. He had removed his blue jeans, then tied them to the bathroom door to ensure he wasn't disturbed. And officials said the incident had damaged the sink in the toilet. Police Chief Logan, Times Daily reported, said it is believed Boss was on drugs at the time. What a thunk. In a clip of the incident, viewed hundreds of thousands of times explicit language. The dazed man is seen tumbling onto a table after falling through the Waffle House's ceiling. One person is heard shouting, "Hey, don't go nowhere," as the man tries to aggressively push his way out of the building. "Get off me," he is heard shouting before picking up a chair off the ground. As customers film the chaos and shouting workers attempted to keep the man inside the store, he falls to the ground briefly before standing up and forcing his way to the front door. Police said that after exiting the restaurant, he got into a car with another suspect. They later left the vehicle and fled on foot. The second man is yet to be identified. The search for Bost and the second man remain ongoing, but Holland said he is confident that they will be found. So yeah.
What a legend.
Have you ever just gotten so hungover that you just kind of fall through a Waffle House?
Oh yeah, every
I like
Saturday
how
night,
it is
dude.
a Waffle House. Like, I wouldn't expect it anywhere else than a Waffle House.
I would expect like a Denny's at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Okay, maybe a Denny's.
man, I
Denny's
haven't been
just
in
kinda
Denny's
like
so
that.
long.
I
Last time I went to Denny's, my friend ordered like a thing. They had like 2 requests on it, and then they got like pancakes, and then they slapped like butter on top of it, and it like literally just like a chunk of butter, and they're just like, okay, that was it. They ignored everything she asked for.
The last time I went to Denny's, I choked on a giant meatball.
Did you
Oh, hey,
actually?
Sparky.
Yeah. Huh.
Sparky, I just remembered a thing. In this new update for Fortuna,
Yeah.
one of the main character, like blah blah blah, you go to this open world place and you can take on bounties in the open world place, which is like little mission things that you do to get rewards and stuff.
Yeah.
And the person that talks to you when you do these bounties just calls you Sparky.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So, like,
amazing.
Imagine if
Sparky.
Sparky was playing this. Like,
Dude,
more
that
intimate
actually
experience.
reminds me of something. So I have a friend of mine. His name is Daniel, right? He goes by Danny, right? So this was middle school, and this was when Amnesia: The Dark Descent, whatever it's called, was really popular. So he got it, and he named his character Danny because that's his name, right? And then throughout the game, the guy the game calls him like the voice actors or whatever, like the characters of the game, they call him Danny. He's like, whoa, does this game automatically know what your name is? So like they have like a voice generated thing for it? No, the character's name is called Danny. So and it just
What
kind
luck.
of freaked him out. Huh?
Immersion.
What
Yeah.
luck, dude.
Yeah, it's just like a random name that he just put in, just happened to be the character's name. It's just like that's gotta be creepy. Like he actually thought the game just knew what his name was. But yeah, it's just I wish games could do that. You know, I know that would be impossible.
Oh,
Maybe.
or does it?
Huh?
Mr. Fucker.
Fallout 4, yeah.
Mr.
Like,
Titties.
Fallout 4 tried.
Oh,
Fallout 4 tried. There's a lot of different like names, including ones like ass face, ass fucker, titties.
Well, you gotta keep in mind.
Mr. Dickhead.
There's
Mr.
also like different ways to pronounce names. I know like Tomodachi Life, they have you do it,
Fuckface.
but it's like they never get the pronunciation right.
Oh yeah, but those are like synthesized voices, so it's like
Yeah.
they're trying their hardest, the little robots. Little
Um.
computer robots.
Did you know there's like I can't remember, it's like 266 or 600 something different ways to spell Caitlyn. A lot of them are just Kate and Lynn.
I know, it's pretty awful.
Yeah. Like you feel named Michael, but then you like feel bad for girls named Caitlyn. And usually girls who are named Caitlyn are like huge assholes.
So
Have
did
you
I
noticed?
just find thermal sludge?
I like how we're like talking about this stuff in the next fuck.
Sometimes a man just finds some thermal sludge.
Sometimes I just find thermal sludge. Oh my god, I rolled and froze.
Yeah, man.
They had to fix some stuff with their open worlds. Yutiko, you want to say something?
Anyway.
Anyway, have you ever like made a Tinder account and then try to talk and they match with someone? You're like, "Hi, how are you?" And they're like, "Hey," and you're like, "How are you?" And they don't respond.
I mean, one time I've been a part of group chats where it's just like someone just goes, "Hey," and then everyone else just goes, "Hey, hey, hey," and then no one says a single thing afterwards. They all just say hey, and then they fuck off and die. I don't know what's with that, but it was really fun.
I really hate it when like I type out like a really long thing and then all I get is just like a yeah or a oof. Like, oh no, okay, a really huge pet peeve of mine is when people like do F or like oof or yikes in like just something that's sad. It's like, how dense do you have to be? You know what I mean? Like, imagine like typing out like something like, "Hey, I'm depressed. Like, I need to vent this out," and all you get back
father
is
just
just an
died.
oof.
It's like that thing where that like Twitch streamer died, and then everybody in the chat was just typing F or some shit.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
There was this streamer that died, and everyone was like typed in F instead of actually calling for help.
Oh, he died in.
They do. They were Twitch
stream. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, because I feel like that we're losing communication with each other. You know what I mean? Like, no longer do like these like, can you type in a long message and get a genuine reply back? You get like oof and like F and yikes and yeah and like, and then there's like all this like weird lingo that people are coming up with, like, let's get this bread. You know, like, what does it mean? Or
I
it's
gotta
just,
get
like,
some bread.
or like what is it? It's somebody's flex. It's like, what does that mean?
Flexing on a boy.
But you know, like the like someone's weird flex. It's like, what the fuck does that mean? Is that like a word for fetish? It's the same. Like, it starts with an F. Just use fetish.
No.
Like, I get like people will come up with like weird acronyms to describe stuff to ease up like space, like time. But like, when it gets to the point where it has no meaning to me, I feel like if someone doesn't understand it, then it shouldn't be used. I know that's like I know that sounds weird, but like, what the hell does like most of like this lingo, like, what the hell does like yeet mean? You know what I mean?
Yeet. That means to throw an object.
Bitch empty.
Do you guys realize what we've turned into? We've turned into our parents.
No, I haven't turned into anything. I've remained pretty much the same.
Well, no, it's like we all know what LOL means, right? But then,
Lol, say it right.
Lots
bitch.
of love. Sorry.
Die.
Lots of ligaments.
Lots
but
of
then,
ligma.
you know, the next generation is fucking using these like yeet and oof. And...
God, yeah. Just as we're talking about this, Brendan shares this on Facebook. Look at this. I'll put this in the start, please. Sorry, Crimson.
Yeah, yeet.
Shit, dude. That's really... Yeah, nice, lol, rip. Oof, okay. See,
This is a call-out post.
It's missing ah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's missing mine. It's where's ah.
Well, see, I usually send ah when I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, that's
But that's like I like everything that Nick. Fuck. I'm just gonna call you Nick. It's
Fuck
like
it.
Like, it's what basically all Nick ever really says. It's just off.
Imagine. Okay, what? This one dude's in Warframe here. He's in a clan called Hardcore Butt Daddies.
Can I join?
I'm in the Good Neighbor Lodge.
Booty Bay. But, you know, there's sometimes where I genuinely don't know what to say, so... I mean, I'm more of a listener than, like, you know, a fucking advice giver or whatever. I don't know.
I'm trying to, like, think of good examples of, like, white trash lingo that you see on, like, Instagram. You know what I mean?
Ugh. Don't even get me started.
Hipster dwarf.
Like let's get this bread. You know, I mean, I'm guessing that has to do with like, let's get that money.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And
Why not just use cheese? That's a term for bread. For money. You know what I mean, right?
yeah.
Let's get that
Yes.
cheese.
That sounds
But-
catchy.
Let's churn that butter.
Butter pyro?
Oh.
Die?
Let's eat
Nah,
that
but-
pangus. Pangus.
What's
That's
that Gorgle?
Shit.
Let's Andy that Warhol.
Let's Campbell's that soup.
Let's eat that asshole.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Too late.
What's been done has been done, my man.
This is not a gun.
So I think we're gonna end this episode. If you guys liked, if you guys endured us and liked our episode this week, please subscribe and check out our Facebook page, link down below. Oh God, I can't believe I actually come to this 4 episodes in. But yeah, tune in next week for another episode. Hopefully you'll be better. I say that every episode, but it never does get better.
Maybe
And-
we'll have a script next time.
Maybe. Until then, this is this is Sparky signing out. Peace.